What you saw with Pete Hegseth there, I mean, they're in the middle of this chaotic war. They've created absolute chaos in the Middle East. The world economy is in crisis. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. And yet they take time out to poke Canada, to insult us, to say that they can take us over. And then Donald Trump again today doubles down, calling our prime minister his governor and treating the Great Lakes as though there's no border there. I think what's really clear, Ben, is that they have never lost focus on their attack on Canada. You know, there was a time when we thought, well, maybe if they were preoccupied with, say, Venezuela, or preoccupied even with Iran or with Greenland, they would stop focus. They never stop focus on us. So what we saw very clearly is this ongoing psyops operation, which is very much like Putin. You know, people used to say, well, Trump's being Trump. No, Trump is being Putin, because it's the same strategy that Putin employed leading up to the invasion in 2022 of denigrating the Ukrainian people, denigrating their sovereignty, and denigrating their notion of nationhood. So the message Canadians are hearing, they heard loud and clear. Canadians were waiting for the prime minister. There was a lot of concern, but they knew that the prime minister would come through on this. So the prime minister has now said very clearly, we are not getting involved in any way. Thanks, Donald. Thanks for all your stupid attacks on us. You just lost yet another ally. Because, Ben, I think the issue that certainly us at Midas Canada were worried about, in about 2 weeks, as this thing starts to go super south, they're going to need the navies of Canada, France, the UK, particularly with the Gulf of Hormuz and the chaos there. So they would have needed us. And now they poked us and insulted us. And you think that Canada is going to step up at this time? The prime minister will be run out of the country if he agrees in any capacity to do this. So Donald may have done us a favor, but there's no way at this point we want to be anywhere near this chaotic war. And we recognize the real war for us is the war against our nation and our sovereignty, which is why we're investing heavily in drones right now.